A single pride determines the fate of all who cross this savannah, bound by fierce loyalty. But just one mistake can mean death for every cub inside. Behind every thunderous roar is a secret world of struggle and sacrifice. If the pride's trust fractures, the king's legacy will collapse. So how do lions hold their dynasty together when everything wants to tear them apart? Within the pride, the strongest ties are not forged in battle, but in quiet moments of trust. Lionesses gather in tight circles, their bodies pressed close, as rough tongues sweep dust and insects from golden fur. This ritual, grooming, happens dozens of times each day. Every stroke carries more than comfort. It cements alliances, eases tension, and signals belonging. In a pride of 10 or 12, these bonds are the invisible threads that hold the group together. Sisters and cousins like Malkia and her kin rely on this daily contact to coordinate hunts and defend against threats. Grooming is not just hygiene, it is a language of loyalty, repeated in the shade after a long night or before a dangerous hunt. When danger looms, these connections become the pride's shield, turning a collection of individuals into a single, unbreakable unit. Beneath the shelter of an acacia, Malkia's cubs tumble together in a golden cluster, their small bodies pressing close to her side. Each one entered the world after a gestation of about 110 days, their eyes sealed shut, utterly helpless. For weeks they remain hidden, nourished by their mother's milk and shielded from prowling dangers. Soon, Malkia leads them to the pride's creche, a nursery formed by the lionesses, where several litters mix and nurse side by side. Here, survival depends on more than a single mother's care. Lionesses share nursing duties, grooming each other's young and forming a living wall against threats. Play erupts in short bursts. A cub pounces, another swats. Their games sharpen reflexes for the hunts that lie ahead. But hunger grows quickly. As the cub's appetite swells, the pride faces mounting pressure to bring down prey. The future of the pride rests in these fragile lives, each one a promise and a risk. Heat presses down on the savannah, and the pride melts into the tall grass, their bodies stretched in loose, silent lines. Lions spend most of their lives at rest, up to 20 hours each day, saving every ounce of strength for the moments that matter. Muscles built for power lie dormant, breathing slow and steady as dust drifts across golden fur. Stillness is not laziness, but necessity. Each heartbeat is measured against the harsh cost of failure. Every hunt demands a sudden, explosive burst of speed, and those bursts last only seconds. A lion's body runs hot, thick mane, heavy frame, so long hours in the shade also guard against the punishing sun. Even the youngest cubs learn the rhythm, play, then collapse in a heap, eyes half closed, dreaming of the chase to come. In this world, energy is life. The wise conserve it, waiting for dusk to bring the first cool promise of action. Night falls, and hunger sharpens every sense. Lionesses slip into the shadows, their bodies low and silent against the grass. Each one knows her place. Stalkers creep ahead, eyes fixed on the distant herd. Flankers drift wide, ready to block any escape. The ambush awaits, hidden at the edge of a dry gully. They move as one, reading each other's signals in the dark. Prey grazes, unaware of the closing net. The lead lioness inches forward, every muscle tense, as her sisters fan out with practiced precision. Suddenly, a burst, hooves scatter, dust explodes, and the chase is on. For a few heartbeats, chaos reigns. Most hunts end in failure. The odds of success hover between 20 and 30%. But when teamwork holds, the pride claims its prize. Tonight, hunger meets skill, and the savannah echoes with the sound of a kill hard won by unity and nerve. Roars thunder across the grassland as a coalition of 3 males stalks the edge of the territory. Each stride is a challenge, a warning to rivals hidden beyond the thorn scrub. When coalitions clash, the violence is swift. Dust flies, claws rake, and bodies collide in a storm of muscle and fury. The outcome is brutal. New males seize control, and the cost is paid by the young. Infanticide follows, a ruthless strategy that forces lionesses back into breeding readiness. Cubs born of the former kings vanish within hours. For the pride, survival now hangs on the strength of numbers and the will to endure. Lions shape the savannah far beyond their own prides. As apex predators, they control herds of zebra and wildebeest, keeping grasslands healthy and balanced. When lions vanish, herbivores multiply, stripping the land bare and tipping the ecosystem into decline. But the threats lions face ripple outward too. Shrinking habitats force prides into conflict with people, while disease can sweep through populations in a matter of weeks. In 1994, canine distemper killed hundreds of lions in the Serengeti, a reminder that even the strongest are vulnerable. Protecting lions means protecting the delicate balance of the entire savannah. Today, fewer than 25,000 wild lions remain. As their world narrows, each pride's fate is tied to ours. Protecting them means deciding what kind of stewards we choose to be.